By the time 29-year-old Alexander Messer arrived in Cuba's Santiago de Cuba from San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican Republic, he had already been living abroad for a decade. Born on St. Croix, Danish West Indies, to Christian Messer and Andrina Prince Messer, Alexander, a musician and sugarcane laborer, first left his homeland in 1908 at the age of 19, settling in the Dominican Republic and working at the American-owned Consuelo Sugar Estate. He returned to St. Croix to visit his family for 3 months in 1914 and then again in 1917. But when he migrated to Cuba in 1918, he never again returned to St. Croix. But it was Alexander's love for St. Croix and his family that served as the impetus for his collection of Henry Clay and Bach and Company Limited Postales para el Album, a gift series consisting of hundreds of self-captioned keepsake picture cards of Cuba issued by the Havana-based cigar company in 1925 to its special customers. Alexander was not known to the family to be a smoker, and given his humble status in Cuba, it is unlikely that he was a preferred or special client of the Henry Clay and Bach and Company Limited Cigar Company. Thus, how Alexander came in possession of the cards has been lost to history. What is known, however, is that beginning in the mid-1920s, in an attempt to share his adopted Cuban homeland with his family in the land of his birth, he would occasionally enclose the Cuba series picture cards in his letters home to his parents and siblings. Alexander's younger brother Alfonso Messer, born 1896, safeguarded the photos for a half-century at the Prince Messer Ancestral Home in Frederiksted, St. Croix, until his death in 1973. The nascent collection of approximately 100 photographs then passed to Wayne James, great-nephew of Alexander and Alfonso. Though only 11 years old at the time of the inheritance, James recognized the historic and nostalgic value in the photos and preserved them. Then, in the summer of 2005, while frolicking in Ibiza and visiting a friend in Barcelona, James strolled into a quaint antique shop in Old Barcelona, not far from the Pablo Picasso Museum, and found a cache of approximately 250 of the Cuba series photos. He bought the photos. In 2009, while visiting Cuba in his capacity of Senator of the United States Virgin Islands, Wayne James donated a copy of his collection to the Library of the University of Havana, which at the time had no archival knowledge of the existence of the Cuba series. In the summer of 2020, James again serendipitously came upon a collection of 150 of the photos in a Spanish auction house and successfully bid on the photos, thereby increasing his collection to more than 450 images. The collection is now believed to be the world's largest. In 2019, inspired by his dear Cuban friend Luis C. Garcia Menocal, great-grandson of Mario Garcia Menocal, Cuba's third president, 1913 to 1921, James decided to share the collection with the people of Cuba and the world. Going, Gone, the Grandeur of Golden-Age Cuba is the result of that inspiration.